Okay, so welcome back. I accidentally hit stop on the first part of the video. I'm going to try and stitch those together. If it doesn't work, well, alright, you didn't miss out on a whole lot. I simply creamed my sugared butter together. This is actually one of the first recipes I've come across that uses both the egg white and the yolk, but separately. So I'm going to start adding my egg yolk to my cream butter, and we'll go from there. And a tip of the hat to my cooking influences of, I got maybe just one or two here or there. Don't forget to scrape down your edges, the edges of your bowl. There's all sorts of goodness that happens that gets stuck way up on the high side of the bowl. I realize you can't see it, my camera's angle sucks. But there's all sorts of goodness that happens and it gets left behind. Scrape that all down, put it in the center of the bowl, and continue to mix. So now that my egg yolks are thoroughly incorporated, I'm going to add my lemon zest that the lovely off-camera assistant who will now be known as Robin zest for me. Thank you, Robin. And some rum. And this is actually quite a tasty rum. Oh yeah, definitely. Now that those are incorporated, gonna add some cornstarch. This is about a cup. And he asked for 2 cups, or 2, this. Yeah, it's better if the cornstarch is actually in the bowl, not in the air. Ask for 2 tablespoons at a time. And I'm just going to go until I can't see the cornstarch like kind of raw, and add more. Alright, now from when I first added my cornstarch, I had a bunch on on the walls of my bowl. So I'm just scraping down the bowl again, making sure that all gets all incorporated. Sounds like it's raining out. Ooh. Now the cornstarch is added in, I'm going to add in flour, baking powder, and salt that I've already pre-measured out for all of our convenience, right? And you have to gradually beat in the flour, salt, and baking powder. So I'm just going to use the same 2 tablespoons at a time. I'm not measuring out my tablespoons, I'm just using the regular tablespoon. And again, I'm going until I can't see the raw flour at all. So he says to mix this mixture for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to kick the speed up. You're not going to hear a whole lot. Alright, so I don't know about you guys, but standing here for 5 minutes whisking my egg whites wasn't even fun for me. I can't imagine you enjoyed that on the last video. So while my batter was doing its battering thing for 5 minutes, I also whipped my egg whites to stiff peaks. 2 birds, 1 stone, I gotta love it. And now I'm going to fold in my egg whites to my batter. Sorry, I didn't mean to step off camera. And of course I gotta scrape the beater. I know this probably isn't very interesting, but well, what are you gonna do? So that's what my batter looks like. Here's my meringue. And he asked for basically take my egg whites, fold it in by hand in about 3 additions. method I was always taught and I use today, thank you to, like I said, my influences, is you come right down the middle and around the edge. Down the middle and around the edge. Now this is usually a lot easier in a bowl like this, but my mixing bowl, thank you KitchenAid, has a dimple in the bottom. So it's not so as easy, but I'm just gonna fold this until it's all incorporated, and then I'll add another portion and then another portion and go from there. Okay, so sorry, Brian asked that that I mix until there's no streaks remaining, and well, there's no streaks remaining. So I'm going to pour into my springform pan. This one is actually a little bit larger than he asked for. The recipe asked for a 9-inch pan. I had a 10-inch. We'll see what happens. All right, so gonna throw this in the oven now for anywhere between 45 and 50 minutes until it's done, and I'll talk